Welcome to the Relationship Hub with the Smart Couple. We're going to be talking about single and attractive. A lot of people in the dating pool say that the dating pool is a mess. It's muddy, it's dirty in the dating pool because it's so hard to find quality people, right? I want to talk to you guys about what makes you as a single person attractive.
When you are in the public, how do you carry yourself? Do you assume confidence? People want to see confidence. Some people, what attract them to people, the level of confidence they carry. There are some people you see them, they walk with their shoulder down. They before you talk to them, you already see someone who is intimidated. And that is not attractive to so many people.
Definitely. This is a true story, right? I had a friend who, I think one of the least qualities she had was self-confidence. And so most men would see her as a prey because they could perceive her lack of confidence, because lack of confidence is an aura. When someone walks into a room with confidence, and when they walk into the room all timid, even without them saying a word, you can still perceive that lack of confidence.
That's true.
And so for her, some men that wanted to take advantage of her could see that lack of confidence, and they would come to her and she would be so honored that these people approached her, but they always approached her because they could perceive that lack of confidence. Thereby, they were able to abuse her and mistreat her, and she always felt that the men in her life were doing her a favor by dating her. When you lack self-confidence, you put yourself out there to be preyed upon.
And people that have confidence, it's not about what they wear at that moment.
No, absolutely
It's not about how expensive they look. It's just something that their confidence puts confidence in the things they wear.
That's right. Like a lion. What does a lion have to do to be confident?
To be confident,
nothing.
Yeah. Build your self-confidence, and that could be an attractive factor, or that will motivate people to come to you or be attracted to you.
Yes. So another attracting quality in a single person is your approachability, right? Most people are so unapproachable. There's someone I know that everywhere, it was so consistent. People said she always looked angry, always looked upset. People are just afraid to come to her because it's like she's gonna say something at them to insult them. The way you present yourself in your in your demeanor. I'm not saying smile at everybody and look as if you're looking for attention,
right? Or desperate.
But what we're saying is just be beautiful. The beauty starts from the inside. And when I'm talking about beautiful and handsome, but it's inner beauty. Have you ever heard of inner handsomeness? They call it inner beauty. It applies to the men and the women. But I think when you whenever you go out, just wear a smile. When someone says hi, it doesn't matter how they look like, just say hi back. You don't know who they are or what they're capable of. Just be approachable.
And so another one we're going to be looking at is there are some of us who don't, or some single people who don't put their emotions under control, or they don't have control over their emotions. And sometimes they just get an emotional outburst in public, and you don't know who is watching you at that moment. For instance, some people, they just displayed an emotional outburst in a restaurant to waiters.
Could even be at church, how you respond to the usher, or maybe the usher, how you respond to
that's correct.
Unresponsive member who doesn't want to sit at the right place.
And maybe there's someone out there that is already looking at you, thinking, having an idea in his or her mind because of the way you look or the way you dress, and all of a sudden you just display that. It will start thinking, if I take this home and this kind of outburst come, what will happen? You understand? And if for a guy, there are some ladies that will say, if this guy can just get this kind of outburst publicly, what will happen when he's at home with you? That could just be a distraction, and that will not make someone want to even take another move, because sometimes you only have like 30 seconds to make an impression. And sometimes first impression matters a lot.
It does.
Because some people may not have second impression. They may not have opportunity for you to make an impression on them second time. That is why it's very important to check your emotions and get your emotions under control in public.
All right, the next thing I want to talk about when it comes to what makes you attractive as a single person is your physical appearance in terms of how you dress. As a matter of fact, dressing does matter a lot. And we're so also familiar with this saying that dress the way you want to be addressed.
Yeah, right.
Many single ladies particularly believe that to get that immediate attraction from a man, you have to show your goods, your boobs and all of that. That's why ladies go to the extent of getting the BBLs, the extra butt lift and all of those many things that they do to get attractive. But what you need to ask yourself is this: what's the quality of man that I want to attract?
Right.
When you dress provocatively, what quality of man will be attracted to come to you based on how you dress? You can dress decently and even look the more attractive than the one who opens up everything. Men are also inspired by mystery. Men are inspired by the idea of a good chase, right? And of course, men also want to conquer. So when they see that everything is all open, they might come to you. But when they see a lady that looks beautiful and also covered, they'll be more interested in that one because that one looks like a mystery to them. How you dress matters a lot.
Right.
Carry yourself with dignity. Carry yourself with pride in how you cover yourself. What you cover is what you value. Your password, you have a password on your phone because you value your phone. You have a password to your bank account and your safe because the things inside are valuable to you. I don't understand why you ain't got no password on your body. So put some password on your dresses, a zipper, a dress that has good cleavage covering. I think y'all are gonna come for me. But girl, dress decently. It is more beautiful to be decently dressed than to be indecently dressed. Okay. And to the guys, I know some guys don't care. They dress like what's this guy's name from the Tyler Perry show? Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Combine the yellow and the green and the blue and they combine all the colors together because I'm a man. I don't care. Right. I got money. A girl is still going to ride with me no matter how I dress. Dress properly. Don't sag your pants. Well, it depends on the kind of girl you're looking for. But yeah.
I think that reminds me of just one prank that we were watching and Miss and said something. I think the prank was that the guy was going out dressed so crazy and tatteredly and looking and something. My daughter, a 14-year-old, just came and said, Daddy, this actually has nothing to do with because the guy being poor.
Yes.
He said it has everything to do with the guy not being put together.
Yes.
He said this the girl's not responding to him.
It's not because they are gold diggers.
It's not because they are gold diggers. It's not because they just again attracted to wealth. Yeah. But at least even if you don't have,
be well
be
put
presentable,
together.
Be well put together. I have no other words to say. I said that is the right word. She got it. She nailed it.
Yes.
As a guy, a single guy, be well put together.
Yes.
Don't say the ladies don't like me because I don't have money. Because I didn't come with a car.
Listen.
If you are well put together, well dressed, people will be attracted to you.
And you don't have to. It doesn't have to be a designer. You can thrift what you want to wear.
Right.
Just put it together.
Put it together. Yeah. Well put together is the word.
Yes.
So like the way I used to put together stuff that makes you, you know what I mean. Even when I don't have a lot of money.
He's always well put together.
Thank you. I like that.
Yeah.
That's me. That's what I do.
That's what you do.
Right. Right. Another thing that we're going to talk about here is having good sense of humor. People are attracted to people that have good sense of humor. Mm-hmm. They know when to laugh over a joke, and they know how to say things to lighten a moment.
Yes.
There could be a tense moment in public or somewhere, and they just have the right words to say that makes people laugh and make the atmosphere lighten. There's so many problems everywhere. Yes. You don't have to carry your problem and wear your problem on your face. That's a guy is even trying to just strike a tiny conversation and you are just so serious. A girl is saying something to just lighten a mood. Everybody is laughing and you are serious. Let me tell you what that does. It repels.
Yes.
It makes people say, what is his problem or what is our problem? Good sense of humor attract people to you.
Next thing I want to talk about, what makes you attractive is your mental soundness. It's super important to not just feel
you've joined an important team, right?
Super important. It's super important to not just rely on maybe your looks alone or maybe the state of your account, your bank account. It's important to be aware of your environment. You don't have to be a master in everything. You don't have to know in details everything about politics, about religion, about everything. No, but it's good to have basic ideas of little things so that when you're having a conversation, you don't look like the dumb one. They talk about basic things and you're like, what's that? You are like, excuse me, you don't know what that is? Peradventure, let me tell you a skill. I know most people know this, right? But for those who don't, when you're conversing with people and they make statements or say things you don't know, instead of asking, what's that? Just get your phone and quickly Google that stuff while they're conversing. And you Google it and then you have something to say. Don't. There are ways to cheat about this kind of stuff. Get
because
some
information
current,
is everywhere now.
Get some current affairs. Know some certain things about everything, but not everything about everything. Certain things about everything, as much as you can.
And concerning that, actually, it may not even be. You don't have to even know sometimes know many things, but when the things you know, how depth or how how mentally strong are you about them?
Yeah.
When people are listening to you when there's a conversation, they want to know how far what you know and what's your level of understanding or your mental ability, how you can analyze things, how you can make sense out of nonsense.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And it takes a mental alertness to do that. Being alert is very, very, very
important. It's your thing, just say it.
Being mentally alert is very, very good. Another part that is so important, that is very attractive to people, is your physical self-care. There are some people, because they don't care about for themselves or their body. When you see them, they are 20-year-old person looking like a 50-year-old man. Their nails are unkempt, their hair bushy.
Also use deodorants, body sprays, nice perfume.
Yes. Brush your teeth, your mouth, look well presentable. Yeah. And there sometimes when you open your mouth to talk, you don't want to be talking and people are giving you some distance and say, oh, I've been admiring this guy, but as soon as he opens his mouth,
yes.
No, I can't be with this kind of person. You're a single guy, don't forget, and you're a single lady. So some of this physical self-care can attract people to you. I like the way he smells. I've also heard some ladies say that some guys don't just look, they don't have physical self-care. That some guys, they don't take care of themselves. That there was a lady that was saying something, although that is someone that's already in relationship. He said, I know I like my guy's beard, but sometimes you want to have you want to relate with them, that the beard they're smelling. They eat and sometimes you see some drop and like that. That's not good for a single guy. Look good.
Clean up.
It can attract someone to you.
Next one I want to talk about is your ability to communicate. Is so attractive, especially in this world where most people, number one, they have very little attention span. Number two, many people now are more of watchers and consumers of content that they don't even communicate anymore. Some people don't know how to talk. Especially the younger generations,
right.
All they do is type real quick, and they type with
the kind of typing is with emojis and things like that, and abbreviations.
Yes. Some people
OMG, so some don't even know how to spell, so they don't even know how to speak.
So when you sit with them even without not even sitting, but when you just want to have a conversation, they don't know how to speak. They don't know when to speak. And as a matter of fact, because some people are very extra, some people are very meticulous.
Right.
Some people just want a basic conversation, and some people can't hold a conversation up.
Right.
You want to talk about things, and how are you doing? Well, I'm fine. Where are you going? Well, I'm going there. Whatever it is, you just give one word answer. Be interesting. What makes you interesting is your ability to hold a conversation, not necessarily talking about your entire life and without control, but knowing how to communicate, how to put the boundaries within the communication, and how to make yourself interesting and mysterious, even in your conversation. Yeah.
So even saying that some people are at the extreme of conversation. When they start communication, they dominate in public. They dominate the conversation. They talk and talk and talk, and everybody are rolling their eyes.
Remember this case we had?
Saying, "Oh my God, when will this person stop? This guy is a talkative. This girl is a talkative."
This case we had about a lady who brought a guy, and the guy who was talking with a guy was talking to her, and the guy would ask her a question, and he would spend an hour trying to answer the question he asked her.
Yes. Yes.
And it was so frustrating to her because they couldn't communicate.
Yes, he will ask the question. So I want to know who you are. I really want to know what you like, or because for me, what I like is that I like a girl who wants to. That's why I'm asking what you like. Some people they like this, some people they like that.
And there was a girl I dated.
There was a girl I dated. You are asking a question,
and you're answering the question.
You are answering the question. You are not giving the person chance to talk.
Yeah.
So communication is very important when you are a single person.
Yes. All right, folks, that's all we have for you today. Every single person out there, I hope that this little tips helps you to become a more attractive person. If you want us to become your relationship coaches, you can reach out to us from the website showing on the screen right now. And also don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you can be the first to get notified when we put up new content. Until we see you again next week, have a lovely one.
Bye-bye.